What the hell was that? It looks like Frankenstein had a baby with the Hunchback of Notre Dame and Igor jumped in the middle.
One point we could agree on, and that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Geordie Lad 986 aka the Crappy Gamer. Yesterday I've got my analysis done and actually made 2 fatigue treatments. Before we go any further though, I would like to just say I do appreciate all of you and I really am glad that you're watching. Please continue to let me know how you feel about the game. I enjoy your comments, I love replying to them, I love knowing your opinions, pretty much everything really. So don't be shy, keep sending those comments in and we'll see what we can do. Oh, now we've got lots of nurses and random people. What the hell was that? It looks like Frankenstein had a baby with the Hunchback of Notre Dame and Igor jumped in the middle. But on the side note from all of that, I would like to just say I'm on 35 subscribers. We have still 25-26 days roughly of September left. If I can reach 50 subscribers by the end of September, then I will do a really special video. I will try to do something that impresses everyone, and what can I say? I do love you guys, so I'll just probably do it anyway. But
good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
I don't mean to talk to her. Oh, hello, Pippa. You related to Katie, by the way? So yeah, if I reach 50 subscribers by the end of September, I will be more than happy to do a special video and a giveaway. So share, like, subscribe, get your people who subscribe to me through you to tell me how they got it, and the winner will manage to get the giveaway. But the special video will be for everyone because I do love you all and appreciate all of your help and everything, and you're always welcome, you know. And this nurse really does ramble on.
I wish I could believe you, but what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end nobody was spared?
Well, if nobody was spared, then we wouldn't be playing this game right now, would we?
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
You're a little bit tired. Oh, we've got no hints about her yet, but we know that she's around Milton Hooks. Weird.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well,
how long have you been a nurse for?
Is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
No, I ain't gonna change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins.
Yeah, that is my answer to everything. You could be surprised. You never know what's gonna happen until you try.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk.
Well, that sounds rude.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well.
Well, can't you see? All the staff are tired.
Especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
In this place, everyone seems to be grumpy.
Bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Oh, I've got another hint about Milton Hooks.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Well, I know that from my previous conversation with him. And I think it was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Now let's try personal, but no, we need more hints.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. And the man got a hint for... Hello, you're back holding the wall up again.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, a new surgeon
Wow.
at Pembroke Hospital.
Withdrawal symptoms?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Oh,
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling
thank
me
you.
mortal. Why is that?
Should I really be worried
What if
about
I'm
you?
mortal? What are you?
Well, Dr. Reed,
Oh, cool, I'm a vampire too.
I'm a vampire.
But I'm a much better looking vampire than you, I have to admit.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel.
Yeah, why would you like to be a vampire? Are you as first as I am?
I can
Is
hear
it
my
different for
body
women?
crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Oh, she does seem to know a little bit about how my bloke keeps talking about
Have you
feeling.
ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named...
I'll never tell a crazy person that they got a mental illness. That is the worst thing you could do.
They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case,
Oh,
a
cool.
vampire.
Delusional, you say? Sad,
Oh.
petty mortal.
Now I've got a new
You
hint
can't
for
even
her.
begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Well, I'm a vampire and you can't seem to tell
I'm
that, so...
assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a
Well,
woman,
good. Can you leave and let
spirit,
me
fog, or
get on
bat.
with trying to find this man?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their
Ooh.
eyes on me from nearby.
It could be that pervert next door. He keeps watching all the nurses, so it could be you as well.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I
Yeah,
am
she
a
does
vampire.
actually
I see.
know that weird thing that tried to attack me yesterday.
I'll personally
So maybe
leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal.
she does
Do not
know
interfere
something.
with them,
Maybe
or you are
she
no
is a
match for
vampire
those
in
that hunt me.
disguise.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
Yeah, I'd like to know who you are
What
as
do you
well.
require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange
Weird.
effects on one's minds, you see?
If you were a vampire that strong, I'm sure that you would be
Have you heard of any blackmailing?
a little bit stronger than what you are. I mean, I seem to be stronger than you, and I've only been a vampire for 2 or 3 days. I've only hit 3 people.
I'll leave you, Miss.
I need to go to get my mesmerising level up.
Activities.
Okay, now where was we going? Oh yeah, talk to that weird man who I believe was round here somewhere when I met him. Yeah, here he is.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep, I am. Oh, I thought I had all the hints.
Why do you have such a mediocre
Ooh.
reputation among your colleagues?
I guess I just mesmerised him.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see why you're very angry now.
So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Ooh.
I'd like to see
And
your
I
case.
believe
Wise choice, Dr.
you're a
Reed.
gun trader
reliable
as
gun
well
is
as a
what
doctor.
everybody needs these days.
I think I have everything that I want. Okay, I guess I have to talk to Gwyneth. Hey, she's that strange woman. I found her.
I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
That's the man. I thought it was an old lady.
Kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good
Uh-oh.
evening, Dr. Reed. It's a
Looks
pleasure
like
to
she's
see you.
angry to see me.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night. Before
Yeah, what
vanishing
happened
into
about
thin air.
that? How did you vanish like that?
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Oh, a
My
lady
name
with a
is Lady
title.
Ashbury.
Now we are getting
I
somewhere.
remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
Okay, now
I
let's
hope
get
you're
back to
more
business.
disposed
Can
to
you
answer
answer some
my
more questions?
now.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been
Yeah,
compromised.
yeah. Your cover's been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to
Oh, that's nice of you. A vampire with a conscience.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
I don't want to make an enemy of you because you seem a lot stronger than me and you know a lot more than me. And I don't need to kill me before time.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need weight.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
She's
I
very
will
good at
gladly
evading
answer every
answers, this
question you
woman.
have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Without eating him? Oh, that is just mean.
Dr. Swansea
I'm
has
hungry.
commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign.
What are
Yeah,
your
what do you want of me?
expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Uh-oh.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze. The blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a
Well, I've just
tendency
got
to
a
spiral
really
out of
weird
control.
deja vu of a Twilight. Who was it, the blonde one who said something like that
Please continue.
about her
Every
past?
detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was
Probably at the beginning.
case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test.
Uh-oh.
When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé.
So am I supposed to do this
Answer all
without
questions in
eating them
regards of
if
your
I'm not
condition.
able to use any of my powers? She must be in there. Hello, young sir.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, it's
Can
you,
I help you?
Unless you're here to fix
the
my
Hunchback
face.
of Igor.
No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
That's what happens when you look at a bomb and it
Still
falls on
call
you.
me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
Well, it will
It
do.
just
It's a
hurts
fresh
under
wound. You've had a
the
bomb drop
scars.
on your face.
If you get my drift.
You can hardly moan about that.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you?
Let's see. No hints about him, but he knows that weird vampire lady. Very
Is
interesting.
someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started
You
to
are
think I was
forgotten.
forgotten
I don't even know who you was.
Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Well, that's the spirit. Smile inside.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss
Man,
Jones.
everyone wants me to
She
talk to
knows
someone else.
everything. Especially what she should have.
Where were you stationed,
Yeah.
sir? Did you serve for long?
I really
How
don't
long
want to
did
talk
you
about all
stay in the
this shit.
trenches?
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
Uh-oh.
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she
Ah,
approaches
cool. He's
my
got
bed,
a
she treats
sort
me
of
like
fetish.
something tasty.
He's getting kinky in his
A normal person.
ugly
Aren't you
age.
afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. Her arm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. living proof that
There's always hope, young man. You just got another
So
hint.
do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. Frankly, if I could, I'd join.
Yeah, I
her
suppose
world.
I'll join that world as well. It just
much
seems
more fun than the real
so much better than the dark reality that we live in. Okay, no hints there. Okay,
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
I ain't got nothing for your pain, I'm afraid.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
The pain.
Okay, where is this lady? Wow, you're a high level.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
Hello
There's
to
no
you
need for
too,
alarm.
Mr. Rude
I'm Dr.
person.
Reed,
Or is
police
that a
officer.
lady?
Preposterous.
What the hell is
Dr.
it, this
Reed, you
game?
say?
They
I don't
called
want
the
some
old
bumbling
looking
intern.
women
Where's Dr.
sir,
Swanson?
and they make the women look like men.
Please calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
Now, if you wanted
Wonder
me
how
to
long I've
threaten
been
you,
a patient
I
here.
can threaten you.
You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Weird.
Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts is poor sod's fame.
You seem to know more about the goings on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm.
Yeah,
See those
I'll blame the little one.
greedy little eyes.
I have to admit though, I do like her so. She's very fiery.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Well, good, I'd
I
let you
assure
freeze as well.
This is not an
You're a very
investigation
weird
into a
lady.
possible medical error.
And you're very rude as well.
Debauchery then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given
Oh,
me something to
yeah, what's that? That there's lots
See you
of
on the
sex
next
going on in the hospital ward. Okay. And what can we find there? Oh, a small bag of junk. That's what I always
Patients and
didn't want.
staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Okay. Okay, I found Pippa Hawkins somewhere. Come back, come back. Oh, you, Pippa Hawkins?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Still no hints, and
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to
very
her, Doctor.
defensive.
She's
Guilty.
full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
see, told you guilty.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke
Oh, I
with
didn't
that
mean
old
to
shrew,
get back into this
Harriet
conversation
Jones.
with you.
Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Have I got any more hints? No. Well,
Goodbye,
I'll talk to you on the other side then. There's Elwood. There's that creepy lady. There really no rats to eat. Oh, there's rats, but I'm in a very serious predicament. At least I've got my blood now. Yeah, I should do my first for a little while. Yeah, we're back to the healthy side of life.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
Okay.
I should investigate.
Oh look, there's a strange dead man. Well, at least I've just found something else about that weird man.
It's locked.
That's
right?
locked, and I don't really care to learn more about you yet, young man. That was interesting. I found a new way into the hospital. Man, there are a lot of patients in here. Okay. Dude, you were just outside. Aha, there's Gwyneth. I've got to talk to her about two things apparently. So it's good timing.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Well, I wish you wouldn't keep talking about me. It's kind of rude, you know. My ears keep burning, and it's all because of him.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
What blood transfusion is that? Me
Well, I'm
drinking it?
surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Let me learn a bit more about you.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard,
I'm sure it's hard.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Then go get
Do
some
you think
sleep.
this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Lightweights. Giving up that quickly.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about Tippett's medical error.
I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct
you broke the
concerning
law.
patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's?
I think so. I mean, if he's killed people, then what sort of doctor is he?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks?
Well, actually, no.
Come on, Doctor.
So far, I've made pretty good mistakes.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr.
You
Tippett
fell in
doesn't
love
think
with him.
he's just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse
speak
Brannigan,
up.
If you do know something,
I'm going
please
deaf.
tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here.
You understand that because you've got a crush on him.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
I'm getting more and more hints about this man.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
No. And no more hints there.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant
Hey, I'm just
practitioner.
interested in making you happy. You're gonna get married at some point, I'm guessing.
It's a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you've found out.
No, but he will know. Oh.
Goodbye.
This is off.
Call me if you need
that.
assistance.
Oh, I guess I'll go over here and talk to him again, because I did get another hint about him, didn't I?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I guess I am. Are you?
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realised I could make a fortune.
I suppose that makes a lot of sense.
Goodbye, Milton.
Now I've got to find this nurse who don't leave me alone until I actually need her. What's in here? Oh look, more of that stuff. I don't have to go back into the morgue after all. Come on, Nurse Crane, I know you're around somewhere. Okay, you must be upstairs then. I guess not. Interesting. The nurse is up and vanished. All hell's broken loose. Didn't we go in that one? It was the next one I wanted to go in. Hey, who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Guess his parents take it in with a name like that.
In some way, Dr. Ackroyd.
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's
Well,
advice.
that's because he owns the hospital and that's his right.
But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not.
That's probably because you're a really bad doctor with a bad attitude and nobody cares to talk about you.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become misplaced.
Careless.
Did you not? You talk about him that way? Oh no, actually I don't care because he talks about me all the time.
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what
I
exactly
guess
is
I'm
that?
truly dedicated.
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on
Sure, I
something,
suppose.
Dr. Ackwood. Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
No, I think that's all the hints I've got on this young man. Yeah.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
And now
Good
we
evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe...
What the hell is all this hospital? Everyone's got split personality disorders. No one can actually make up their mind if they're happy to see me or angry about it.
Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Oh great, now I've got a fanatic.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect.
And who's your mentor?
What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Oh god.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Oh no.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you
Oh,
want
what
me
a
to play
shame.
errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
I guess I'm going to leave there. I'll try to complete this mission and then find a place to rest. If anything does happen, I'll be sure to show you on the next episode. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know this is a longer one. Please remember to like or dislike. I don't mind which one. It means a lot to me that you take that time. Leave a comment. Let me know your opinions and subscribe. I do appreciate each and every single subscriber. And I'll see you on the other side.